I can. Show us the fight. It's free on the zone, bro. Like, and I feel like you'll just be able to find it elsewhere. You don't need me. As hard as that is for me to say, you don't need me. Singing a song, walking in a Fisher Wonderland. There's only one. Here we go. Round one. Balaz takes the centre ring really early. Good shots by Fisher. He did say he wanted to be destructive early. Got a lot of criticism for that, but I actually agree. Good Balaz lands as well. Johnny, I imagine the Tony Sims move will be a mental advantage. I'm not. He's throwing some nice jabs and keeping his head low as he does. I'm guessing that's ready to come in with a swinging right hand, which he's just done there. The overhand right after. Good body shots there. Hits him with a left hook. And it looks like what Tony Sims has sort of worked out with Fisher is you can definitely improve, by the way. Johnny Fisher's got a big ceiling because anyone with a bit of punch power in the heavyweight division can go quite far. But I like these jabs from Fisher. Keeps his head back, keeps the jab long, which is good because he should. Long arms. I mean, there's no need for him to. He's moving well. His head's keeping well. But Balaz landed a couple. Nothing big from Ivan yet. Ivan 7-0, 5 knockouts, of course. I like this from Fisher. It's smart as well. Nothing clean, by the way, from Fisher. But he is landing. I am eating, by the way, because I'm hungry. So. Good start to another good fight. Conor Walker just put Pat McCormack out of the ring. A lot more feinting from Johnny. And smarter feinting. I used to do that. Oh, Balaz has hurt Fisher. Fisher's down. Fisher's down, but it's not going to count, but he is hurt. He should have stayed down for longer there. He is. Johnny Fisher is hurt. He's gone into clinch. Balaz is a fucking hard hitter if he's hurting with that. Fisher's really hurt. 20 seconds left in the round. He needs to get to his corner. And he's just going for the clinch. The referee should really be allowing a little bit. He's called timeout. He's going to tell Johnny Fisher off. Do you know what? That's okay because Fisher just needs to recover. If anything, I would have asked the referee to repeat what he's just said. But Fisher is in a lot of trouble here against Ivan Balaz. Balaz is a hard-hitting heavyweight here. Gets through round one, but Fisher is lucky not to have been knocked. Well, not for it to have counted as a knockdown there. That was a tough round. Balaz, by the way, didn't even look like he landed clean before he hurt him. He just landed. I mean, he just lands on the top of the skull, Balaz. It's a short right hook, and then a couple again short hooks, and then it's rough, right? Really rough fighting from Balaz, which is why it doesn't get given as a knockdown because it looks like a push from the ref's angle, but in actual fact, he knocked Johnny Fisher down and heavy. Fisher's going to struggle there because Fisher needs to hurt him, needs to get a bit of respect. Fisher has landed, and so far, I mean, I'm guessing Balaz has thought, you know what, I can take this. There we go, round two. Good. I mean, it's a good start to another fight. And we just had Walker McCormack, and I'm going to eat a bit more dairy milk. Not that you guys care, but Here we go, round 2, 10 seconds in. Balaz already. And I liked how Fisher was fighting at the start there. Fisher, I don't mind what he's doing at the moment because he's just trying to get his good body shots from Fisher. Oh, he's hurt now. He's been caught as he comes in. He's leaving that chin far too high. This is... He's also at risk of getting a point deducted here. So it's never mind a 10-8 round, but he's been told off for the clinching already from the ref, which I actually think the first time was harsh, but he was, and the ref did tell him to back off. But Johnny needs to land something here because this is almost... He really... Because Ivan Balaz clearly is a hard hit. A good shot by Johnny Fisher. Was that low? Fisher's about to get a point deducted. Fisher getting a point deducted for a low blow there. No, obviously I'm watching TV. I'm not quite at the right TV angle to necessarily see it. I didn't see it. Didn't think it was too low, but I like that Fisher needs the rest. There we go. Here's the replay. How low was it? Because the second shot was nice. Right. He's hit the crown jewels there. I mean, the Queen just woke up for a second, and well, maybe not actually. Maybe I won't say that, but not great, basically. Let me hear say whale. Right, Johnny Fisher needs to needs to sort this out. Ivan Balaz does have a good record, 7-0 with 5 knockouts, so we know he hits, as all heavyweights do, but we do know he definitely has punch power, but he has rocked Johnny Fisher in that first round. Fisher obviously lucky not for it to have been then knocked down. Fisher coming back from the Dave Allen fight where he was brutally knocked out. Really almost horrible to watch because everyone, I mean, you got to be a fan of Johnny Fisher as much as a fan of Dave Allen. That was a fight of the two friends. Oh, good shots from Balaz. Just doesn't seem like Johnny's got an answer here. And Balaz slow, almost reminiscent of Joe Joyce when Joe Joyce was at his sort of his best, where no speed in the punches, just almost concrete hands. Good jab from Fisher. Just trying to push him back a bit. But he just is not capable at the moment. A minute left in round 2. And at the moment, just want him to get through this round as well. Alison Crossley. Hi. Hello, Alison. How are you? Hopefully you're having a good night and enjoying the boxing. Johnny definitely fighting better in the second round. Oh, it's a good shot from Balaz. Just I say it as well. You're making me look like a mug. Oh, left hook from Balaz. Doesn't quite land. Lands on the gloves and then just misses the chin. But I like the jab from Fisher. The problem is it does... I'm not sure if it's... it won't be intentional. But his chin is left quite high after every time he throws this jab. He ducks his whole body. He throws the jab up, which... makes sense if you've got the hand speed or to bring it back, but he just doesn't have that speed. He's trying the overhand right, which does seem to land, but he's tried it 3 times in a row with no feints, no movement. He's not created an angle. It's a good left hook there from Fisher as he steps in. It's a nice short left hook. Balaz clearly didn't see that coming, but again, it wasn't super clean. Balaz was covered. If it wasn't for the points deduction, I'd say Fisher might have nicked that round, but that's a much better round. Given the first round, and Johnny's lucky not to have had a 10-8 round, but it's a good fight so far. We've got a few people here. How is everybody doing? Hopefully enjoying. I mean, there's been some great fights so far. Monte Carlo cards never disappoint. Must be the case when you've got people in tuxedos. You must just think, I'm going to up the level a little bit tonight. I'm going to try that a bit harder. It's a bit different between Stone Island, get the badge in between that and James Bond's ringside. I mean, I know who I'd want to perform for. Sounded weird, that. It wasn't. It was completely fine. And yet it sounded like I was talking about strip teasing or stripping. Or again, I'm going to shut up. Round 3 is just about to start. Here we go. Round three's just started. Fisher again on the outside. I don't mind him on the outside. You've got a big puncher like Balaz. Oh, this left hook of Ivan Balaz does seem to land. Luckily, Fisher's right hand is currently still near enough his chin. Balaz, it looks as fresh as he did in round one. I mean, we're only in round three, but if you look at Johnny Fisher's beaten up in the face already. Oh, good shot by Ivan Balaz. Fisher is still okay. Fully recovered now, Fisher. Good left hook. That step-in left hook for Fisher is good. And he follows it up with the overhand right, which is much better. Breaks the pattern. He was just falling into a bit of similarity. Consistent patterns. It's an overhand right from Ivan Balaz. First time I think he's tried that in this fight. Almost replicating what Johnny's done, which is a nice tap. Good jab from Johnny Fisher. Lands quite clean on the face of Ivan Balaz. Good body shots by Fisher. Getting told to keep them up. I thought they were fine. Obviously, you got to be careful. He landed very low in round two, which is why he got a point deduction. And then he gets landed flush on by Balaz. Again, good body shots by Fisher. Good. The referee's not telling him to keep him up because that was more than okay. It's scrappy from Fisher so far, but he is landing now, and he's back behind the jab. And if he can just get through another few rounds, just keep it comfortable. I do think he needs to hit Balaz. Just make obviously we're watching a boxing match, a boxing fight. What I'm on about needs to hit him, but he needs to hit him hard because Balaz, I think, right now has not got a lot of respect for what's actually coming at him, which is why he's comfortable with the hands down or near enough down. That was a good body shot. Don't complain. That was clean. Oh, these are good body shots. I like these from Fisher. Smart boxing. I think these are starting to have an effect because his hands, by the way, Ivan Balaz, for anyone that's not watching, protecting the body only. His head is wide open. These are good shots from Johnny Fisher. It's a really good performance after the initial, obvious issue in round one where he was hurt quite badly. He is now boxing a lot better. He's still getting hurt by Ivan Balaz. Every time Balaz lands, it does look a bit ropey. Heart in the chest. That's where you'd want it to be. Heart in the throat kind of moment. But the body shots from Fisher are good. And also, I want to say, obviously, it's first fight under Tony Sims. It's very new, but it's more sensible. Like, he has hurt Balaz in this round, but he's not jumping on him because he knows to jump on him is putting yourself in a 50-50 crunch tackle where you might end up with your head on the canvas. Good shot by Fisher. He's just setting that overhand right up now. Good round by Johnny Fisher. That's definitely his round. He's down 3 because of the points deduction, but that is 100% a Johnny Fisher round. Really good stuff. And Sonny Edwards is right in saying Johnny Fisher's definitely working hard. He does look a little tired, but Fisher's ready. I'm not surprised if Fisher can go the rounds. I believe he will be able to do the 10, and if he can't, well, he has to. I also just don't think it's going to go 10. Balaz hits hard. If Fisher slows down, Balaz will take him out. That's where I think Johnny's having success to the body, so I think that's where to work him. But also, it will slow Balaz down, open his head up for later rounds where he can maybe take him out. Here we go, round 4. What a fight so far. Obviously, just following on from the Conor Walker-Pat McCormack fight, which I was trying to be live for. I managed to watch it. Just didn't manage to watch it at home. I watched it on the way home. So there we go. Round 4 just starting. Sorry, round 4. Again, getting behind the jab. It's much more sensible, this from Fisher. He's going for the body again with that left hook. The step-in left hook that he's got seems to land every time. A nice jab there, just rocks Balaz back. I think he's off balance. I don't think it actually rocked him, sorry. He's swinging a bit more wild, but he's definitely more confident. But he's just got to be careful of what's coming back because we know Balaz landed a hard, short shot. Good shot by Johnny Fisher, puts Balaz down. Again, it was to the body. I do think it was off balance. I don't think Balaz is massively hurt. He's already up and he's taking the 8 count. He's going to walk forward now. But Johnny Fisher has knocked him down in round 4, and Fisher definitely on top now. Good shots by Johnny Fisher. He's going to win now. He's going to get the knockout now. He'll finish it here because Balaz looks a bit defeated. I think these body shots have taken a huge effect. He can't keep his hands away from his waist. He can't protect his head. He's got back up. He'll be cleared to fight here. But huge shot from Johnny Fisher. Fight's done. Johnny Fisher wins. Great win. Great win. And he swears under his own. What a man. Johnny Fisher. Bash. Round one, he was very lucky. It didn't count as a knockdown, but Johnny Fisher was knocked down in round one. Round two was recovery. Round three was getting behind that jab and just getting back to rhythm. Round four, really good by Johnny Fisher. And he needed to win that because you don't want to lose against someone that people haven't heard of. Losing to Dave Allen is fine. Losing to Ivan Balaz, even though really 705 knockouts, but yeah, it's not one you want to lose, is it? Right. That's a good win for Johnny Fisher. Fight night's going well. Obviously, a little sad for Pat McCormack, but we do love Conor Walker and his style, so can't be too disappointed. Some huge, some good knockouts going in for Knockout of the Week for Monday. Make sure you're following. We're trying to hit 300 subscribers. You can see on screen, that £50 Amazon gift card giveaway is for anyone. I think we're at 274, 275. 275, so 225 to go. We've not been doing the giveaway for long. It is going up at a reasonable rate. Make sure you're involved. You can win £50 Amazon gift card. Well, for free. You just have to subscribe. We'll do the wheel spin live. Good fight for Johnny Fisher. I don't know what's going to be next for him, but he's done really well there. And I've just realised, and it's only small, but I've just realised that I put Balaz's name in lowercase, and that aesthetically is a ball ache. There we go. We're back. There we go. All right, we've only got co-main event and main event to go, which is mental, right? Obviously doing the official announcement, but we do know Johnny has beaten the Slovakian Ivan Balaz. The Romford ball keeps going. Could have done David Diamante's job there. Next up is Beatriz Ferreira versus Elif Turhan. Another good fight, according to, well, general rankings. Beatriz being number 3 at lightweight, obviously holding the IBF world title. Elif Turhan being ranked number 2, actually. So Johnny Fisher thanking the fans, of course, has to Fisher looks happy. He looks good. Yeah, he's just talking about Ivan Balaz's power. Talking about how he came out a bit aggressive, blah, 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 blah. Fair play. How is the poll going? Let's see. Let's see. Have we got any votes? 80% for Masoud, 20% for McGrail. We're a big Shabaz Masoud stream, I think. See, the thing is, I wouldn't be surprised. Masoud winning makes sense. I've got a feeling. Peter McGrail could do it. Could do it. He might not. I might be chatting out my arse. But Peter hits harder. Shabaz obviously but I say much. Shabaz is a better boxer, just from what we've seen at a pro level. Amateur level, very similar, but we'll see. We'll see. The point is, Johnny Fisher has won by knockout, round 4. Eddie Hearn doing a good bit of talking. We do. Do we love it? I don't know, but we just need to get to the next fight. Looking like this is going to be a short stream because realistically, we know Beatriz Ferreira. Well, she might not get the knockout, but we know Beatriz can. Ooh. Boom, 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 boom. Sorry, right. Masoud. Before your love. Right. Don't know why I'm singing of that song. But Johnny won. 13-1, 11 knockouts. Johnny Fisher is back and looking for a big 2026. Monte Carlo is a weird place to fight. Pat Brown in a tux, Tony Bellew in the blue tux, Ade also in a tux. It is peculiar to see boxing event where everyone wears tuxedos. So I should have said 14 knockout, 14 wins, 12 knockouts. I've excluded the latest win. Just needs to slow down, Johnny, because although he is a quick start, a big puncher, all the rest of it, he's actually probably not timing wise good enough for a first round. Like when you watch Moses Satama and what he's doing. That's because Moses hits very hard, probably just as hard as Johnny. Well, arguably harder, but that's. But Johnny just naturally doesn't have the time. And that's just because he's not been in the sport as long as Moses. So it's not really a comparison. But Moses doesn't need to take the time because he knows Moses finds the range in about 15 seconds and all the rest of it. Johnny probably needs to just take that round. There's a lot to improve on for Fisher, but I think he can improve. I don't know where he'll get to. I think British title would be a really good career for Johnny Fisher because it's a good career for anyone. I think he can get to that level. Beatriz Ferreira is quite a scary looking person. She's built like a tank. But Brazilian fighters, they have a scary element to them. Even in the UFC as well, like Anderson Silva, nice, like generally looks like a nice bloke. Looks like a nice bloke, and then it's just like, oh, whoa. Who next for Johnny Fisher then? I mean, if you go domestically, you could say Jordan Thompson. Jordan Thompson obviously did move up to heavyweight before his last fight, which he did lose against Lenia Perero. Dave Allen. I like the Solomon Dacres fight. Jamie TKV seems early. TKV has quick short left hooks, I think, would cause Johnny a lot of problems. But I don't mind that fight. But I do think Jamie TKV versus Dave Allen's a much better fight. So I think Fisher Dacres quite like that. I don't, as far as I know, think Dacres has got a fight lined up. I think he's still just sort of on the comeback from. He, of course, beat Sterenko not long ago. So actually, he'll be out early next year, I imagine. Maybe on the Magnificent Seven card. It's obviously not in a big fight after he lost the English title. Oh, geez, to David Adley, almost exactly a year ago today. I'm yawning a lot. I do apologize. I'm just, well, tired. So, yeah, have that. I don't know. Anyway. Getting a lot of adverts on the old. Let's see what Twitter's saying about the fights. Let's do this. Let's see what Twitter's saying. Come on. Why is my phone not loading? I want it to load. Hello, AJ. Who do you think wins? I think Shabaz Masoud wins, but I'm assuming talking about the main event. Shabaz Masoud wins, but I have got a feeling Peter McGrail could do it. He definitely hits harder at a pro level, or I think does. I mean, they fought similar level, except Shabaz fought Liam Davis. Liam Davis, obviously, a very big puncher, and Shabaz nullified it pretty easily. I do think Shabaz Masoud will win. If I was betting, if I was a betting man, I'd bet on Shabaz, but I'm not, and I will not be betting. But if, then I would. I think Masoud's got too much experience for Peter McGrail. This is a good fight for Shabaz to keep him active going into 2026. I think this is a huge step up for Peter McGrail. So Masoud should win. McGrail could win, but I don't think it will happen. I think the best fight we're going to see is, or the most competitive, rather, is going to happen now. And David Diamante is about to announce them into the ring. I do like the fact we're getting these quick. This event is going to be started and over very quick, and that's between Ferreira and Elif Turhan, which David Diamante about to announce, as this is a fight for the IBF lightweight world title. I was going to look at Twitter. There's not a whole lot going on, I'll be honest with you. I can search Johnny's name, see what people thought. Got a feeling we are. Oh, keep yawning. That's not good for retention. Right. Generally very happy with people. And then just everyone saying that in round one, Fisher was knocked down, which he was. Let's be honest, he definitely was. Think Lamont wins today. Oh, for that fight, Cruz Lamont. Such a hard fight to call. I don't think he will. In a weird sort of turn of events, I think the pressure is going to be huge on Lamont Roach. And Isaac Cruz is a horrible fighter. Yeah, and I mean that in like the most complimentary way. He's just a dick. Like he does not. I mean, pitbull by name, pitbull by nature. He won't stop coming forward. He's relentless. I mean, Lamont Roach has lost before, and I've watched bits of that fight, and I thought he struggled when having to be on the back foot. I think what he did well against Gervonta Davis was he was actually, because Tank does let you a little bit, or just doesn't know how to stop it, but Tank actually likes people come on the front foot and he likes to counter punch and land heavy. And then he steps on the front foot when you're a little bit hurt and he finishes the job. That's Gervonta Davis's keys to victory. Beatriz Ferreira looking scary, by the way. I mean, she's staring down the camera lens now, and I honestly thought she was going to hurt me. It'll be interesting, but Lamont, he's going to have to show a very different side to his boxing, and I think Isaac Cruz is a test that most people don't pass. I think Isaac Cruz is going to upset the story tonight, and unfortunately, I think Gervonta Davis, and I'm not afraid to say it, I do think Gervonta Davis is a bit of a scumbag. We obviously don't know the full story, so it doesn't look good for him. I think Gervonta Davis is going to have a good night, basically. I think a guy that he's beat is going to beat the guy that people thought beat him. That's, yeah. And the other fights, I think such a shame Lara's not fighting Janabek anymore. Janabek popping was so annoying. Fulton missed weight. The event's been ruined a little bit. I can't stay up and watch it anyway. So there's a part of me that's a little bit happy because it means it's not as frustrating. But yeah, Fulton misses weight. So if he did win, Ashaki Foster's belt is just vacated, basically. Occasionally, they'll let the two people that fought for it fight for it again, because normally they're the biggest names for it. But it's just a shame. It's a shame. Turhan getting introduced, by the way, both in the ring. David Diamante just doing formalities. Obviously, Turhan. Oh, I say obviously. Well, Turhan is unbeaten. As I said before, she is widely rated as the number 2 in the lightweight division, where Beatriz Ferreira is only number 3, but Beatriz Ferreira does hold the world title. Turhan at 11-0 with 7 knockouts. 7 knockouts for a woman is a lot with the 2-minute rounds. That is generally quite a rarely high percentage of wins by KO, but Beatriz Ferreira does pack a punch. Defending our IBF world title, Beatriz Ferreira, by the way, clearly a lot smaller than Turhan, but the Brazilian is quite scary, and she's 8-0 with 2 knockouts, and that's a bit more of a standard female record. That because Beatriz Ferreira hits hard, but obviously you're losing out on a minute at the end of a round just to finish things off. So Beatriz Ferreira, very ready. Big things from Ferreira next year. I'm hoping to see, because realistically, she's won a world title. She's making her money. She's doing well, but I think she's got the potential and the ability to go a lot further than she has so far, and I think she could have done it quicker. But this is a huge win if she were to win. Beatriz's belt shorts are quite high, so the belt line, it's under the belt line, under the text. Referee is doing a lot of talking right now, but fair play. It's quite nice to see a female referee for a female world title fight. Progress. Here we go. Elif Natan clearly hits hard. I'm just trying to work out how much bigger she is, but she looks like a weight division up. I mean, there's a clear height difference. I mean, she is hunched over right now, but it does seem to be a clear height difference. And she looks big. I mean, Beatriz Ferreira is a bit of a tank. Like, she keeps a lot of weight in the center of her, but like Tan looks. Yeah. It's a quick opening to the first round. 30 seconds in, Tan already landing a left hook, but Ferreira curating angles. Good shot by Beatriz Ferreira there. Oh, overhand right from Turhan lands. These are huge shots. They're just going to go to war here. Beatriz is brilliant, but I'm not sure what the plan's going to be for Beatriz here, because we know Ferreira hits. She hits hard, but she doesn't hit 7 knockouts and 11 wins hard. I mean, you don't want Ferreira catching you, but it'll be interesting. This. Ferreira's getting in in and out much quicker. She's able to land and just step back out a lot quicker. But Turhan has landed already. Turhan doing a good. Oh, Turhan dropped her. Oh, was that not counted as a knockdown? But that, I mean, it looked clear as day to me. And then Beatriz Ferreira's huge shot. Beatriz Ferreira's going to get knocked out in round one. I've never seen punch power like this in a female fight in my life, by the way, except for Alicia Baumgardner. And even that wasn't this. Turhan is fucking a monster. Ferreira needs to get out of the way of these. She's got to get out of the way of these. Round one's done, and she's lucky that's a 2-minute round because Ferreira looks like I've never seen a female fighter hit this hard in my life. She just one-shot knockdowns here from Turhan. Like, this is. How clean are these? Ferreira lands a little, well, doesn't land clean. She wipes the guard. That is so clean. And she got a left hook on the way down. I mean, that one wasn't counted as a knockdown, which is ridiculous. And then Turhan comes back and just lands his top of the skull. Huge. Beatriz Ferreira will get knocked out here. I can't believe I'm saying that. I didn't think I didn't think I'd see the day where Ferreira really struggles in a fight, especially at lightweight. I thought it'd be a case of she moves up or down in weights, trying to get more divisions. But clearly, I'm wrong. Turhan's going to beat her here. She's got her range, and only needs one shot. No wonder she doesn't go. She doesn't care about defending herself because she knows no other woman is hitting like that. Beatriz Ferreira needs to just get behind a jab here, keep the right hand locked in because that's good shots from Ferreira, but we just know who's hitting harder. Huge shots from Turhan. It's going to go. Ferreira's going to go. This is strong work from Turhan. I've never seen this in my life. She's going to be a superstar, Turhan. She just lands at work. Like, they're saying on the zone commentary, shooting from the hip. It's so unorthodox. She's throwing like swinging shots. It's just to get that momentum, the speed, and the power. And then she's obviously just got natural power, or she's just like strong or whatever. But it's ridiculous these because she doesn't cover her chin when she throws, so that she can just extend fully. And she takes the meaning of punch through your opponent, literally. Ferreira boxing well here, by the way. 30 seconds left in round two, and she is fighting well, but Turhan clearly only needs one shot to land. She might get told off for the forearm use a little bit because Ferreira's making the lift. But I think Ferreira's almost scared to throw. Good shots from Ferreira, but again, mental. I Turhan, insane puncher. I need to see who she's knocked out now. I'm actually. There's not a lot of technique in how she fights, but she doesn't need it. She's just going to knock you out. I'm going to knock you out. Mama said knock you. Anyway, Round 3 has started. Ferreira taking centre ring. I mean, Ferreira's boxing better. Don't get me wrong, but Turhan is just going to hurt her every single time she lands. So Ferreira just needs to be so careful. Turhan's beatable, by the way. I think quicker hands beat. I don't know who's got quicker hands on Ferreira, but quicker hands would do the job. But I mean, Jesus, yeah, this is beautiful from Ferreira. But Turhan's just throwing. Honestly, she's like it's like a catapult. She sticks her arm behind her back and she's throwing all the way through. She's almost throwing herself onto the ground just to land. But it works. 11-0 with 7 knockouts. Knockdown Beatriz Ferreira in round 1. Arguably knocked her down twice, really. She did knock her down twice, if we're being honest with ourselves. It's the second time tonight that we've had a knockdown not be counted on a Matchroom fighter. I don't think anything's going on, obviously, but no doubt there will be something. That was good from Ferreira. Ferreira's having a good round here. Not really being caught, landing some nice shots. But Turhan is just unbelievably powerful. Looks like she could just knock you out with anything. I've just never seen this from a female fighter in my life. The hardest hitting female fighters I've ever watched are like nothing on it. This is Ferreira's doing really well in round 3. Fully recovered now from the knockdown. To be fair, I don't think she was too hurt. It was on the top of the temple and she's back. There we go. Round 3, she's won the round comfortably as well. And I think she will win these rounds comfortably, but we're saying one punch is all it's going to take. Obviously, 3 rounds down already, so she needs to win the next 2 just to get it equal. But more than capable of doing so. She's landed some nice shots as well, but they're not shots. I don't. I want to see more Turhan, folks. But I'm going to have a little look at her. Elif Turhan. She's won a lot of fights in round 1. She's a quick start. Her first 3 fights were knockouts in round 1. Then 3 unanimous decisions in a row, and then another first round knockout. All of her knockouts except the last fight she was in, which was a knockout win, have been round 1. It's a serious puncher. But it does mean once you're through round 1, generally, you might be okay. And she knocked her down, Beatriz Ferreira. She knocked Beatriz Ferreira down in round 1, but she's not got the knockout. Ferreira, by the way, is boxing really well behind the jab now. And I think you can tell the skill difference. It's just purely to do with that power is just alien. And Ferreira won't have, or it's very unlikely she's ever felt anything like that. Turhan getting told off a little bit by the referee there. Good shots by Beatriz Ferreira. Really nice. And if she had Turhan's power, this fight would be done already. Oh, good shot by Turhan. Again, it's just one shot is all she needs, and then Ferreira has to go on the back foot because she cannot get hit again. Ferreira's just punched after the referee told them to split. Second time it's happened in the fight. She's not going to get a point stop because I think Turhan's going to get told off as well, but she needs to be careful to not get that point. I've never heard of any of these fighters. Well, Beatriz Ferreira's a Brazilian Olympian, like a very, very accomplished amateur. She was kind of a very big deal for Matchroom, and then she decided to go back to the amateurs, back to the Olympics, where she won. I think she won silver the second time. She won gold and then silver. Elif Turhan. I'll be honest with you, I'm not. I've heard about beforehand because 11-0 with 7 knockouts. You do hear about, especially in the women's fighters. But I've never watched her before. I've never seen this power. It's a seriously good fight. It's the best fight of the night, if we're being completely honest. It's the most competitive. It's for a world title. And it's between who doesn't love a fight between a power puncher and your traditional quick feet, quick hands boxer. Good round for Ferreira again, who's definitely won that round. Needs another round just to get it equal, but she definitely won that one. But yeah, it's fair enough not to have heard of them. Ferreira was getting big and then almost knocked herself back when she took that. It's not timeout because she went to the amateurs again, went to the Olympics. But really good round for Ferreira though. Last two have been very impressive. She's getting out of the way, but then even in this round, she got caught by one shot. I think Ferreira's getting a read on these though. She understands where they're coming from. I think that's a Ferreira round. Sonny Edwards not agreeing. Enjoyed it. Apparently, Turhan's just told her trainer to go away, which is aggressive, which makes sense. Tiny Bellucci gave the last round to Turhan, maybe thinking she landed cleaner, but then he gave round two to Ferreira. Beatriz Ferreira down again, but not given. It's given as a push. It's the third time she's touched the ground. Second time not been given. Okay, fine. Good shot by Ferreira again, not having any effect. Turhan definitely got a chin to match the power. She's landing big now, Turhan. If she lands anything clean here, I mean, a lot of this is on gloves. Some of it's landing on the chin. Ferreira's gone. Ferreira is gone. That is ridiculous. What the fuck am I watching? Beatriz Ferreira is back on her feet. And the fight's called off. Turhan, I've never seen punch power like that. Female fighter who can bang. Jesus. Referee made the right call there, by the way, because Ferreira was getting hit far too much. I mean, people might say that was a bit early, but Turhan's had a downfall time. I mean, that is insane. Eddie Hearn will be signing Turhan in a heartbeat. That is. I don't know how you beat that. I don't know how you beat that because she throws wild shots that you cannot read. She's done 10 rounds where she's gone unanimous decision for them because her output's higher. She's fairly accurate and she hits so hard you can't get in the way of it. That is impressive. And she's now a world champion. She's not celebrating, by the way. She's won the world title here by knockout in round 5, and she has not even got her arm. She doesn't seem to. She's cold. That's a cold-blooded killer we're watching here. I mean, once she had her hurt, it was. I mean, technique out the window. She was willing to get hit there. That is insane. Elif Turhan has just made herself a name. I mean, she's landed 4 shots there before the referee can step in. I'm like, that is a puncher. She doesn't care. She is so unbothered. She's so. I'm hoping people are watching at home because this woman doesn't care. Get her in with Dubois. That's 2 big punches. Dubois and her will have a war. And Turhan is going to get signed by Eddie Hearn. There's not a chance that she doesn't. Eddie Hearn, Caroline Dubois, exactly. Has to be. By the way, I think Caroline the bar is brilliant, but I don't know what you do against that level of power. The bar hits hard as well. I didn't see. Yeah, she is. The bar is undefeated. She needs to get a bit more active. Recently, she's not. I think there was injuries involved or little like maybe family issues. I'm not quite sure exactly what it was, but the bar needs to get a little bit more active. There we go. I think there's a bit more emotion coming out. She might be crying. Finally, I was worried. She's a cold-blooded killer, man. There we go. She's right. Okay, okay. She's human. She's not just a robot. I'm not sure she's human. She's running around, but she doesn't look happy. It's just like an emote. Someone's just done dash pad up. She's that's a name you're gonna have to get used to. You say you haven't heard of her before tonight. That is someone you're going to hear a lot about because if she loses, it's going to be that's a performance of a lifetime. I think you need to beat her. She's being interviewed now. She's no, she definitely does care. Translator holding the flag. This is quite cool. 12-0 with 8 knockouts is not that is so unusual in the women's game. That I mean, so unusual. Fair play, man. Who next for her? I mean, obviously Caroline de Bob would be a great fight, just from the point of course, like, is there anyone else? I mean, I'm just looking now. Terry Harper, Holly Holm's too old. She will not be able to recover. Terry Harper is not that old, but I'm not sure Terry Harper can deal with that. We saw against Alicia Baumgardner. Alicia Baumgardner hits hard. I'm not convinced Alicia hits half as powerful as Elif Nur Turhan. Jesus. I'm really not sure. It has to be Caroline Dubois. Has to be. Caroline not fought since March, where she beat Bo Mire Shin, which was a good win for her. But this is. Have you talked about Shakur versus? I'm assuming that's Tio. Not tonight. We mentioned it briefly on the show. Obviously, the show no longer live, just for the sake of quality. In terms of, we realised that streaming the quality was unfortunately just not great. We'll speak about it now, though. I mean, Paolo is going to join us for the main event tonight, I believe. I could be wrong. I don't know. He might be having technical issues. Tio Shakur. I mean, I think Shakur's going to win. I got to be honest, but it wouldn't. No, actually, do you know what? It would shock me if Tio beat him. I think Shakur's going to make it look easy because Tio generally relies on people taking chances against him. Shakur will wait. For all that he gets called boring sometimes, but Shakur does not need you. He's patient, basically. He doesn't give a shit if there's nothing going on. Shakur will wait, and he'll outland you enough that he'll win the round. So either you lose 12 rounds to Shakur because you're just not able to get in, or you force yourself in, and then he'll beat you. He'll beat you in the in-fight, Shakur, and then suddenly you're back out of range, and yeah. The fight is at 140. It's 140, and it's for To's world title, the WBO super lightweight. Well, Eddie Hearn's already just promoted her, so if that's not her signing, that's. Oh, good point. Is it for To doesn't have it. To won it at lightweight. Sorry. Yeah, it's for Shakur's title, of course. Sorry, AJ. Yeah, I'm just being stupid. To WBO at a lower weight. Yeah, it's for WBC. Jesus. What a boxing channel this is. Can't even tell you what the title they're fighting for. Yeah. Station. Right on the wall. Well, Tio did have the WBO against Barboza. Did he get stripped? Nah, it's only been 6 months. Right. Stripped? Yeah, they ruled mandatory. It was the winner of Caterol Barboza. He fought Barboza because that was his mandatory, and he beat him. I'm confused. It's for both, apparently. It's for both WBC and WBO. Okay. It's interesting. It doesn't say that on BoxTrack, but Tio has not vacated. So, yeah, interesting. Caroline Dubois is the only one for Elif Turhan to fight. Nobody else in the division causes her any issues. I'm just surprised I've seen Beatriz Ferreira lose and get brutally knocked out. We have got knockout of the week coming out of our arse this week. Oh my God. J.R. Pataya earlier today. We've still got Isaac Cruz, Lamont Roach Jr. to fight tonight. Obviously, we're not streaming that. I say obviously, unfortunately, but we are both at an event tomorrow, which hopefully there'll be some content from, but it's just not going to be able. And we are joined by Paolo. Well,
you better get ready. Bow to the masters. Break it down.
Did you just intro yourself?
Facts. What's going on? You know that as well. What an intro. Yeah. Oh, man.
Right. Paolo's been sat here, by the way, with his camera off. So I thought, he's not here. I'll wait until he comes back. And then I get a message going, add me, it's part of an act. And I hear some music. Crazy. Okay. Decent. Just the main event to go. And I've still got Now Watching Fisher and Balaz on there, but that is completely wrong. That was a while ago.
Fill me in on what's been going on. Pause. Fill me in.
Quite a lot, mate. It's. I'll be honest. It's been a great event. Conor Walker knocks Pat McCormack out of the ring in round 12.
Can you hear me loud and clear, by the way?
Yeah. It's good.
Yeah, cool.
Conor Walker's knocked Pat McCormack out of the ring in round 12.
Can you zoom my camera out a little bit?
I don't know if I can.
Why is that gone?
Oh,
No,
fucking
no,
hell.
fucking
That's definitely not it.
Nah, it's fine. Don't worry about it. I'll just sit back.
Johnny Fisher knocked down in round 1. Not officially, but he was. Hurt in round 1.
Pat McCormack lost.
Pat McCormack lost by knockout in round 12 to Conor Walker.
Wow.
That was a great fight. Unfortunately, I was not home for that, but I watched it. And then Fisher, it somehow wasn't ruled as a knockdown, but it definitely was in round 1. Ivan Balaz took him down. Fisher gets back up and then wins by knockout in round 4. Beatriz Ferreira has just been brutally knocked out.
Yeah.
By Elif Turhan. And I'm not joking, mate. You need to watch this woman. I've never seen punch power like it from a woman, from a female fighter. Like, it's...
What? More powerful than Katie Taylor, Caroline Dubois?
Oh, mate. They're nothing.
Fucking hell.
I promise, like, this is one shot knockout. Like, she would hurt most men. Like, yeah. Weird fighter, but she's not getting beaten. But Caroline Dubois is next for her. And all we've got left is the main event. Shabaz Masoud versus Peter McGrail, which, if it lives up to what we've had so far, is going to be a great fight.
I like Shabaz Masoud, man. I really like Shabaz Masoud. I think
Same. So far, we've got 65% of people think Masoud's going to win, 35% McGrail. Kind of makes sense.
Crazy, man. Who's in the chat? Who's in the chat?
AJ.
What's going on? Hello to Zachariah Allison. Show us the fight. You know, I'm going to go back and do some VAR on these comments because you know we can't show you the fight. So I don't know why you ask.
You got to try, man.
Listen, man. Kind of backdoor DVDs are you buying to think we're going to stream this? You must be mad. We want to keep a channel. Hello to everyone else. Arjun. Allison. Yeah, man. Everyone that's joined, big up yourselves. Connor's here from the start. Had some commitments, but I actually binned them off for the live. I just had to get back to do it because some things don't need commentary and are more important.
Hell yeah.
Didn't know if you mentioned whilst we're waiting for Shabaz Masoud to come out, and I know we'll probably mention it in the weekly roundup, but did you see Optai's knockout?
I have seen it. Massive.
Yeah.
Did
that guy purposely not speak English in the press conferences? Because he just didn't speak. He had like a speaker who was talking for him, but like the guy weren't saying nothing. But then, I don't know, it was weird. It was quite weird.
I'm not.
I thought they all spoke
English
in Australia, to be fair, but
I don't know, man. Picasso cut. We will. We've already planned to do that. That is, we are going to be live for that. Nakatani as well. Satsumi, both Satsumis, I think, are fighting. Rikishi as well, I want to say.
I'm going to give it a Bobby Santino entrance. We are watching it. We are watching it. We are watching it.
We have to. No, that's a huge event. We will be doing that. We're also going to do Anthony Joshua, Jake Paul, because...
Yeah, we have to. We have to do it.
It's a huge event.
I'll be honest with you. I'm lying to myself if I say I'm not going to watch that fight.
Exactly. It's like most Jake Paul fights, man. Actually, that's not true.
No. This is the first one. This is the first one. No,
it's not the first one. We were live for Mike Tyson.
I was in and out of that. Well, did I watch Mike Tyson with you, or did we switch?
We were live for 4.5 hours, bro.
Oh yeah. Okay, maybe 2.
This is not the first one. Don't be lying.
Okay, maybe 2, but I definitely watched any more fights. I can promise you that. Because the other ones have been against MMA fighters or YouTubers, isn't it?
Yeah, I watched him against Andre August.
Do you know what though? Can we make a bit off topic to the high level fighters that we always talk about? But Jake Paul Yeah, I think the stage that he's at and what he's done and the opponents that he's picked, I don't think KSI would last 3 rounds of him now.
Oh yeah, no, not a chance. I prefer KSI. I think
no,
KSI
but I feel like in that influencer world, or whatever you want to call it, Jake Paul's gone a lot further than KSI in the boxing.
He's clear of them all in that respect, definitely.
The only person he's not clear of, I think he don't beat, is Tommy Fury. But yeah, that's it. Just because
I honestly think he beat Tommy Fury now as well.
You think
Tommy Fury doesn't fight?
Yeah.
Itama versus Franklin. January 24th. We should be live.
That will be over. That will be over in about 2 rounds. So yeah, but we will watch it. Maybe a quick watch for you lot.
We'll see.
Every time I watch a Talma, just folds them up. I don't think Franklin's going to be able to deal with what's going to come at him. I just don't.
We'll see, man. We'll see. It'll be interesting.
Like a Talma just starts fights mad aggressive and quick, but he's calculated.
Franklin's best ability is getting out of the way of things.
But Franklin looks his best fights were you probably say the Dillier White fight.
Yeah, well, I think he should have won that fight.
But then how many years ago was that?
It would have been 2023, and then he fought Joshua, but obviously lost.
Yeah.
And it wasn't a great Joshua. That was a Joshua coming back. 22 he fought White, 23 he fought Joshua, and he's won the last 3 fights he's fought in. Basically won every round, won by knockout, won majority of the rounds.
Yeah.
Against decent opponents as well, I should say. So
we're here for everything, you know. I just clocked the other day, like we do everything. Why don't we have more subscribers, Conor? And having said that, please check out the competition below.
You know what I mean? We're growing. We're growing.
But you know what it is? Do you know what it is, yeah? I've clocked it, man. I've really clocked it. It's like there's some, and I'm going to use a Flips quote for this one. There are some rinky-dink channels out there that don't do great visual content. You know, we've got pop-up slideshows, knockouts of the week.
Yeah.
I just think
we're
lock
new,
in, man. Lock in now. Forget all of that. We're not new. We want 1,000 subscribers next year. We are not new anymore.
That's true. We'll get there. We'll get there.
That's just an indirect to everyone that watches this, by the way. Just flip in, subscribe, isn't it?
Right, anyone that's sat here watching now, that is not aimed at you unless you're not subscribed.
Yeah.
AJ, you're in the clear, man. You're one of us. You're good.
Yeah, man.
I'm gonna just watch.
Why is he talking? What's the WB? Let me read some of these comments as well from earlier on. WBC title, crazy. Is the fight at 140 for the WBC title? I don't know.
It is. It's for the WBC. I'm trying to work out if it's for the WBO because Tio still has it at 140. So I think it will be.
Do you reckon that Mauricio Sullivan would charge Shakur a higher purse, a higher fee because he can't get it off Terence?
Maybe he charged him 6%.
Yeah.
I wouldn't be surprised if Shakur just says, "No, I'm not paying it." We need to talk about that more.
I love the video that Terence done. Have you seen it?
Yes, but he was so funny.
Yeah.
But very I respect it.
Don't get me wrong. Let me get this right. So the other WBC belts he'll be able to keep because he paid sanction fees for them. But the other way, he won.
He's been given the belts, so they're his anyway.
Yeah.
It's
all that matters really is the ring belt, though. Let's be honest.
Well, I don't know, man. Like
I think the ring belt is
the ring belt says you're the best.
It's the best belt to win.
But to say that you're undisputed and unified, like you need all of them.
No, but you see, with the ring belt, I've always felt like if you're you have to be very good to be in them rankings. WBO would chuck anyone in
because the ring belt they don't even get. Yeah. They won't give that out every division.
IBF would chuck anyone in. Like it's their top 10 might have Chisora in the heavyweights. They did at one point. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, that's true. Peter McGrail's got Harry Maguire in his corner, by the way. Just saying.
What?
I mean, not actually. It's just a bloke that looks a lot like Harry Maguire, but probably
I'm gonna have
start me
to
out
play this on mute on this app because we
on
are
this app.
legit over
What,
here.
the
Look,
design app, yeah.
look. I'm not
Oh,
lying,
okay.
but I can't get it up on my laptop. So
Oh, fair enough. Now, do you know what? Let's get a round of applause for Paolo there because
why?
probably the first
Because
time.
I always use.
Yeah,
I always use it. What are you talking about?
all right, then. Pay per view, yeah.
Yeah, look. This is the.
No, I know. Don't show the.
Oh my god! Oh my god! Will we get banned for that?
No. That's you didn't show enough, and like it's just a act. Well, you can't get banned for that.
All right, cool. I won't do that again though. But
Yeah, they normally only care if you show the fight, and you have to do it intentionally. And the fight's not even going yet. Right, we need final predictions.
YouTube,
people.
allow me, man. Allow me, YouTube.
We need final predictions in the chat. Oh, it's got more. 57% for Masoud, 43% for McGrail. We've got 21 votes in there as well, which is pretty decent. We're not going to stream too long. Oh, I'm going to be sensible. I'm going to go Shabaz Masoud, but
I'll be honest with you. Going off his last performance, I was really impressed.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, the way look.
I'm pretty sure we done a live for that as well.
Yeah, I think we did against Liam Davis. Yeah. I don't see Peter. I don't know what Peter McGrail brings that Shabaz hasn't seen. I said this earlier. I think for Shabaz, this is not a massive improvement in like the fights he's been taking. Whereas Peter McGrail, this is a huge step up.
Yeah, massive. And as you say, Shabaz is undefeated.
Yeah.
By the way, quality is great tonight. Do you not think?
Yeah.
I don't know what's happened, but hopefully it stays like this.
Not too bad. I haven't actually checked. I checked on YouTube earlier. It was not too bad. Shabaz.
Honestly, yeah, I think he'll be a superstar, Shabaz Masoud. Like I rate him.
He's got the ability. Definitely.
Yeah, I rate him so highly, man. Like as an up and coming sort of fighter, he's on the right path. He's doing the right things. He needs to go and start targeting some of the other world titles. Yeah, because what is he? Is he ain't he IBO?
Yeah, Liam. Well,
Yeah,
he took the IBO off of Liam Davis.
You don't want to You don't want to hold that for too long. Though, I'll be honest with you.
No, it affects your rank. It can affect your ranking sometimes. There we go. Round one.
Why isn't the IBO accredited at all? Like, why do they not respect the IBO the same light that they put?
I think the IBO
it used to be though.
Yeah, but I think they've just given it the title fights they've had in the last sort of decade or so, just not the same standard as anyone else.
Yeah. Then you
Oh, good shot on the dude.
I'm on. What minute are you on?
2:30.
I'm on 2:45. Mental.
Let me go back. I'm on 2:38.
All right, I'm on 2:38 now.
Okay. Well, Peter McGrail started quick.
I don't think he'll be able to keep this up though. I'll be so honest with you.
No, I was going to say the best shot of the round has still been landed by Masoud, but Peter McGrail, he started quick. He's
mental. You said best shot of the round, and the round's just started.
Yeah. And he's not throwing much yet either.
Shabaz Masood snap jabs as well is going to be a problem, I think, for him. Already, I can see it.
Bear in mind, I mean, as an amateur, Peter McGrail was almost more successful than Shabaz Masoud, but he's got the potential, McGrail, to go further than this. But just obviously, pro career is kind of not. I mean, 12-1. It's definitely not bad. 12-1, 6 knockouts. It's not a bad start.
You know what the other problem is, though, as well. I suppose it's backing as well, isn't it? That allows you how much to train, financial backing, all that sort of thing.
And he's backed by Eddie Hearn. So you assume and hope he's getting paid well enough that he's full time and able to.
Can you still hear me clearly? Yeah.
Everything. Yeah.
I'm testing these mics for tomorrow.
Yeah. Peter McGrail started well. I don't think he's actually landed anything clean, but he's landing. He is throwing combinations that are landing on the gloves. I mean, they're going to win him the round. A minute left in the round now.
You know,
Good shot by Masoud.
By the way, everyone in the chat, you need to start addressing Conah as Hugh Grant. That's who he is now with the hair. Hugh Grant.
You need to start addressing what?
You need to start addressing Conah as Hugh Grant.
Am I being stupid? Did you say giraffe?
Hugh Grant.
Oh, Hugo. Oh, no. Why? Why are we bringing this back? This
A
was...
smile on your face.
It's a good fight, by the way. Peter McGrail's...
Yeah, sorry, it is a good fight.
We're not bringing Hugh Grant into it. We're not letting Hugh Grant... Sorry. I can't believe
we've let
Hugh Grant get in the way.
Comedy.
Peter McGrail's landed quite big on
Shabaz. Yeah, he has, but Shabaz has responded quite well.
Good shots by Shabaz.
Yeah. Oh,
he's knocked him down. Nah.
Yeah.
Really?
Nah. He slipped.
It's the third time, by the way, that someone's been knocked down in round one. It's not been counted. What happened to Ferreira? Happened to Johnny Fisher? Did he slip?
I think he slipped, yeah.
I think he was
taking a step back. But the problem is McGrail's thrown a punch, regardless if it was a blatant slip, but he stepped back and stumbled. They should have counted it, I'll be honest. But
yeah,
it's a hard one.
I mean, this is a great start. McGrail looks almost too much for Shabaz Masoud at the moment. I thought Shabaz was landing nice shots, but we know McGrail does hit harder.
Who the hell looks like Harry Maguire in his corner, by the way, Hugh?
The guy in all green. You'll see him in the next round.
He does not. I just saw it. That looks nothing like him.
Not the bald guy, obviously.
No, the other guy with the dark hair. That Maguire's the dark hair. Not
Harry Maguire. The one that you would maybe say is Harry Maguire. No? Okay.
What a player.
No. We're not doing that. Plays for United.
Slabhead.
No. McGrail's on the way here to...
Yeah, I think I don't know if Masoud's just still affected or I can't tell, to be honest. He's not really engaging a lot.
He's moving around the ring.
Yeah.
But Peter McGrail looks very comfortable in there.
Oh, nearly got a good body shot off there, to be fair.
Yeah.
Another one in. Yeah, no, he's missed that. The only thing that you have to question is you know, of the two, this style that McGrail's implementing into the fight, is he going to be able to do it for, 10 rounds?
We've seen him go a fair few rounds before McGrail, not 12. And he has been knocked out, Peter McGrail, so he does need to be careful, but he's fighting well. He's hurt him again, I think. No? No, never mind. He just forced him to step back there. I'm related, but I always forget that Monte Carlo is just glass walls all around them, like mirrors. Everyone in tuxedos. Oh, big shot.
It is.
I think McGrail's going to get the knockdown here. A minute and a half in the round. And
I mean, it is.
Masoud has not landed anything yet.
Do you know what's funny about Monte Carlo? Eddie Hearn actually lives there 6 months of the year.
Does he?
Yep. Tax purposes.
Makes sense. So that's a rich person.
Tax purposes, isn't it?
Yeah, true.
Because that's where Lewis Hamilton lives in Monaco.
Yeah, it's the F1, isn't it? All of them stay there. A lot of footballers live there, don't they?
Mm-hmm.
When they retire, because money. Money.
Me and you at the moment couldn't move to Monaco, but maybe one day.
I don't think I can afford the plane ticket to Monaco.
I don't think I could. Yeah, sit in a restaurant there for 3 hours.
We'll go put all our money on black, win
or lose.
Easy.
Or lose, and then have to thumb it. That's how mad.
Walk home.
Do that to get home.
Yeah, that's hitchhiking. Monaco's not too far.
I'll jump in. You have to get a ride on a lorry or something.
Good round for McGrail. Shabaz
Mhm.
Masoud to come back in the sort of second half of this round. Huge punch by McGrail.
Massive.
And he would have just nicked it there. I was about to say, I'm not sure who's going to win that round. But then McGrail lands big right at the end. Good stuff. 2-0 to Peter McGrail.
Interesting dynamic. Yeah, interesting fight, but I think McGrail's up at the moment. I've got him up. It's early though.
Definitely. Whilst we're in between rounds, I'm going to very quickly get myself.
I don't know what Connor's going to get, but he'll be back in a minute. What are you guys thinking of Masoud McGrail fight so far? Because listen, I'll be honest with you, it's very early to say at the moment. McGrail nicking some of the earlier rounds, but the first sort of he seems to have more, I think, effective punches that are going to catch the judge's eye. Questionable slip, but it's early on, and Shabaz Masoud is dangerous, man. And I don't know if he's playing the long game. Still looks like he's got energy. McGrail's pressing and pushing forward, and I'm not sure doing it at this intensity how much it takes it out of you later on. Not reserving his energy at all, to be honest with you. So at some point, I think he'll have to slow down and. Yeah, interesting. We are in round 3 at the moment. I've got McGrail up on the scorecard at the moment, but I don't feel like Shabaz Masoud's got going yet. But McGrail's had more success. So yeah, at the moment it's round 3. Got about a minute 37 left of round 3. But McGrail is being the more aggressive fighter at the moment, and what a great little combo. But Masoud ducks out of the way, spins him round on the rope.
I'm back. What's going on in round 3?
Yeah. McGrail's still aggressive coming forward. Had Masoud off against the ropes. Threw a little combo. He's done it again, but then Masoud spun off, pushed him against the ropes. McGrail's being more aggressive in this round again, I feel like. He's throwing more, but then Masoud's just landed a great shot and dips back out again. I think he's just fighting on the outside. I think this is part of the game plan, but I don't know if it's to wear McGrail down to get him tired, or he thinks he'll get him tired and then pick him off later on. Masoud just working behind that jab, literally.
McGrail on points is on my wish list today. It says 1977 game. I don't know if it's going to be on points. I think if McGrail wins, it's going to be through stoppage. Well, the way he's fighting, I don't think he can be this aggressive and keep landing without either hurting him or gassing out and losing. But
Masoud's not doing. It's hard to say. Like the punches are not affecting him massively, but he's not doing too much. So McGrail is nicking these rounds.
Other than round 1, I don't think McGrail's actually hurting, but
he's more. I'd give that round to McGrail as well.
So we're 3 up for McGrail going into round 4.
Chat, let me know. Does Conah look like Hugo? And he's like 6'3" as well. It's massive.
Not 6'3".
6'5", 6'4". Connor's very tall. We don't look it when he's filming, but he's very tall.
I'm 5'3", guys.
That is a lie.
Yeah, that is a lie. That's Paolo.
I'm 5'7" actually. I'll have you know.
5'7" actually.
5'8". No, I'm 5'8". I'm not 5'7". I'm 5'8".
All right, yeah.
5'8", mate.
Yeah. With the heels on, is it?
The heels. What? Why for that, man? None of that. Crazy.
And we're into round 4 now. McGrail started strong. Shabaz Masoud definitely looking. He's behind the jab now. But McGrail seems to just have the ability to get in the inside of Masoud.
Yeah.
Seems to have the ability to create an inside fight with Masoud.
See what I've done to Conah? I've mashed his brain up, you know.
Yeah.
I've mashed his brain up.
Well, I'm actually hearing it as I say it now.
Yeah. You say it to your friends and they're like, what the hell are you talking about?
No, they know what it means, but I do say it. Good shot from McGrail again. Masoud fighting smarter. This round definitely slowest of the lot so far.
Yeah.
McGrail's still backing him up well, but Shabaz looks more comfortable on the outside now. He actually looked he was struggling the first few rounds. Commentary on DAZN's making a good point. I got to be honest, slated the commentary last week or the week before or whatever.
Every week,
very good.
Every week we slate the commentary, to be fair.
I think they've been good. They've been good tonight. I will credit them when they're good. They've been good tonight. I think they've been fair. And they're right.
That's because the
aggression gets more points generally.
You got Matchroom fighters on here as well as Queensbury, isn't
it? True.
But I feel like if it's a Queensbury-based card, I always tend to find Queensbury cards are quite biased when they're fighting a non-Matchroom fighter.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, that was always the case on TNT Sport as well. Thought it wouldn't be too bad on DAZN, but McGrail's aggression is going to win him the round. Shabaz is doing well at keeping McGrail away, but he's actually not landing much of his own. Whereas McGrail is definitely looks like he's the one making anything happen. So he'll win this round, even though I think Shabaz has actually controlled it.
Yeah.
But that was nice work from McGrail there. Good left hand from McGrail on 10 seconds left in the round. Not a great round, this one. But Peter McGrail is now 4 rounds to 0, I think. Well, Tony Bellew scoring it will be biased, but I do think he'll be right when he does inevitably say 4-0. There we go. Every round. Told you. But I actually agree with him, to be fair. That's not too biased. Yeah, Tony Bellew's actually he's not too bad, Bellew, for his commentary, but he's bang on. Shabaz needs to land something because McGrail's going to keep coming. We've had the same thing the last 2 fights. Beatriz Ferreira needed to land on Turhan just to keep Turhan away, make her think about coming in the wild shot. Johnny Fisher needs to land on Ivan Balaz because Ivan Balaz was more than comfortable in the first round, just coming in doing what he wanted. We've got the same thing here. Shabaz Masoud needs to land and keep McGrail away.
Not doing enough at the moment, I'll be honest.
No, definitely not. And he's 4 rounds down. He can definitely come back from this, but again, we're in round 5, and McGrail is.
Yeah, McGrail. Look, see, they got McGrail with Belly's got him winning every round.
Yeah, which is how we've got it. I mean, Bellew might be a little biased tonight, given McGrail is an Evertonian, but still, he is bang on with the 4-0. That's nice from Masoud, get behind the jab. He landed 3 in a row there as he was rotating around. And he lands a nice straight left hand, and McGrail backs him up. But that's better from Masoud. 2 minutes left in the round, but Masoud definitely winning so far. Looking to win his first round of the fight, which he really needs. Don't want to get into the second half of the fight already just looking to get a draw. Good shot by Masoud. Counterpunch there with the right hand. That was sweet on the face of Peter McGrail. Really nice work. He's fighting a lot better now, Masoud. I think he's fully recovered. I think round 1, I do think he was buzzed. Round 2 was a case of just trying to get used to the pace, if anything. McGrail's definitely slowed down a little bit, but still more than happy to come forward.
Yeah.
McGrail's head is just not.
I'm really shocked by this Masoud performance, to be fair.
Yeah, but I don't know if it's Masoud or McGrail. If it's a case of McGrail's doing better than I thought.
No, but McGrail is doing better. But Masoud, like, this ain't working. What he's doing, it's not working. He needs to change something. He's just trying to work off the counter all the time, but it's not working.
Well, I'm trying to work. I think he might now understand the patterns of Peter McGrail. And therefore he will start winning the rounds. But McGrail's obviously not had to get any better than round 1, and I'm assuming there will be a couple more gears that he can go through. Masoud is fighting. Well, he's winning this round comfortably so far. I mean, there's 25 seconds left. It's still a close round because not much has happened, but Masoud definitely landing the cleaner punches. Misses the jab there, Masoud. McGrail pushes him back. Smart clinch from Shabaz Masoud, who's going to win this round as the 10-second goes whilst they are getting separated. And yeah, I think Masoud picks up his first round. First round of the fight.
Yeah, it needs to start changing something now because
I should have ended the poll, really. Anyone still voting is taking the piss. Right. Final votes, 61% from Masoud, 39% from McGrail. But obviously, currently, what we're watching, round 5, going into round 6, is that McGrail is winning. If I show that on stream, does it show anything? No. Okay, never mind. Trying to show you the poll results, people, but it doesn't work. Right, at least I know them. That's all that matters. Yeah. Anyway.
it's quite good to watch it on mute, though.
Without the commentary.
Yeah. Just prefer it. You're not influenced, but you're not influenced by certain things, and it's really interesting watching fights on mute.
I do it sometimes. I do it if I'm watching a American card. I'll sometimes mute it because they are unbearable. Good counter by Masoud there.
Yeah.
Short right hook was clean. Yeah, American fights I do it. The zone annoy me, but English commentary on the zone generally all right. American commentary on the zone.
Shabaz Masoud has got that sort of Philly type shell stance. A couple of times he switched out of it, but he goes into it sometimes. But the problem is, if you're gonna do that, you need to see it through to the end. I like work off the counters of doing that, and he doesn't do that. Like he'll get hit and his stance will change. Like he stands like that, but then it will change when he gets hit. Whereas obviously the man that was the master at it was able to actually counter off of rolling his shoulder. It's mental.
Yeah. True. Also sets up traps. That's one of the whole points of, especially like Mayweather. He set up traps that won him fights. I mean, that's how he was landed.
It's actually mental.
Set up a trap if you do it for 20 seconds. Around.
When you actually watch, if you ever get a chance here, watch him. There's a video you can find of him on YouTube where he actually explains the process of it in a fight. and it's really interesting because he talks about how he's able to literally push the fighter's punch up like that here, so he kicks it and it goes up, and then as soon as that fist goes up, he's got the counter there like that, and their hands up there, so they're just always work.
Yeah. He's goated for a reason, man. Crawford beats him though.
Nah. Nah.
A little throwback to boxing this week. Fantasy fights. Terence Crawford versus Floyd Mayweather at 147 pounds. Who wins and why? I'm backing Crawford. But I have said I'm very, very prepared to get dogged in the comments with that because
play.
Yeah, play. Fast forward.
What's it?
It's a good round from Shabaz Masoud. McGrail struggling to get in now.
Pause, play forward. That killed me.
Yeah, that one. Turn the TV off for that one.
You know, Conah, you see Connor's unintentionally the most funniest person I think I've spoken to. I'm not even joking. You just do certain things that makes me laugh, man.
Shabaz Masoud won another round though.
Like Mr. Bean from Horsham.
Hugh Grant and Mr. Bean, bro. That's not.
Crawley, Horsham, Brighton, wherever within that Bermuda Triangle.
Did you see Bud WBC title?
Yes, we did.
We did. We spoke about it a little bit on the show.
You know what matters though? He's still got a undisputed title at super middleweight that actually says undisputed. Like he's got a world title that says undisputed.
True.
So I don't think he could care less if he gets. They are just belts at the end of the day, innit?
Yeah. He's also not a 168 fighter. Like the chance of him wanting to defend at 168.
He's already had 2 belts taken off of him. He's let one go. The IBF.
Yeah, like he's not staying there, is he? So
no, he's dropping down to 160.
Yeah. So he doesn't care.
He says he'll never drop down to 154 again, though. But that was when he got asked about the Boots Ennis fight.
Well, that's still the fight I want to see, but I don't think
I think Boots would have to move up to 160 if he wants to fight Crawford.
So I think Crawford's too big now. Too big to get back down.
No,
Tony Bellew agrees and gives Masoud the last 2 rounds, making it 56-58 in favour of McGrail. But McGrail does need to just... Masoud's changed the momentum of the fight here. McGrail needs a good round. He's killed the comp. Oh, that's McGrail.
Oh.
Maybe he was just off balance, but it looks good. McGrail definitely landed clean.
Do you reckon the coaches go up to the commentators after and say, "Let me see your predicted scorecard"?
I reckon the fighters do. It's good work from Peter McGrail in round 7. We were saying he needs to get back to winning rounds because Masoud was almost getting comfortable, like he did against Liam Davis, where he could just win those rounds with little effort.
If you ever stand near a judge judging a fight here, it's the funniest thing, honestly, because they're like watching over their shoulders, like they're in central London and their phone's about to get snatched. It's crazy.
This is good stuff from McGrail. A minute left in the round. He's had him somewhat hurt. Masoud landing some nice jabs there, but McGrail should win this round unless Masoud lands big. This does feel like a Peter McGrail round. Just takes him 5 up. Oh, nice shot. Masoud sets that up with a feint. That was really nice. Little dummy with the left. Goes in with the right hook. Oh, good uppercut. That's it. Maybe just buzzed McGrail a little bit. So nicely timed that from Masoud. McGrail, see, he's struggling to get in now. I can't. You fucked me up now because I can just hear it.
What?
Because every time I say that, like I want to say pause, but I'm like, no, I need to keep talking. But
Play. Fast forward.
got to keep playing.
Play.
McGrail getting told off now as well.
No back of the head.
I'm not sure who they'll give that round to. That was Peter McGrail for 2 minutes, but Masoud landed some great shots in the last one. I'm not sure how that you go. Round 7 just ended, mate. Round 7 just ended. I'm gonna give McGrail that round. I think he landed cleaner over.
It's a great shot when they slow it down, though. Too. Defo rocked him there. McGrail.
Yeah, but the uppercut that Masoud does land is really nice. So I'm gonna go 5-2 to McGrail, but it could easily be 4-3 now.
Yeah.
But I think the aggression of McGrail will just get him that round. So hopefully, who's winning, brother? Peter McGrail is at least 1 round up, maybe 2. Kind of depends. That last round 7 was hard to score. Really depends how you what you like to watch. Depends what you like to watch. If you like aggression,
I think I still got McGrail up on the scorecards.
Yeah, definitely. It's a big round here though, because this is either Masoud's going to get it equal or McGrail's going to take a significant lead and either go 2 or 3 rounds up with only 4 rounds left to fight, meaning Masoud is cutting it close for time. But it does depend what you like. If you like a counter puncher, then Masoud might have won more rounds than the 2 or 3 we're giving him. But I think the aggression is going to be winning the fight. Round 8 has started with 30 seconds in. Masoud back behind the jab. McGrail trying to cut the distance down. Not really doing it with much success at the moment. Held the head a little bit there, McGrail. I'm surprised he didn't get told off for that, but fair enough. Benavidez yard like. Do either of these two go straight into a world title after this, Jack? I'm not sure. Tough one, though. Because obviously, if you think about it, like Liam Davis was going to beat, well, if he beat Masoud, was going to go straight into world titles. Yeah. Masoud beats him. And then Masoud fights Peter McGrail, who, for me, does still feel like a prospect. Obviously, a very good prospect, but it's interesting. I'm not sure what's next for either of them, if it's European level or just straight to world. Slightly intriguing about what they could do. Really good stuff from Masoud in round 8 here. Some almost easy for him, but
super bantamweight. Does he want a world title shot?
Well, probably not. If we're honest, he probably wants to wait until a certain man has moved up. Or certain men, because Nakatani's moving in. So
yeah,
realistically,
no, that is a question. Do they
There's not really any world titles that these guys can be able to win.
No. I'll just say that now. Nakatani and Anui are unreal. No. Both of them are unreal.
Yeah. That fight apparently reportedly agreed for next year. Obviously fighting on the same card December 27th, so we know it's been in the works, but apparently it's agreed for... Oh! Again, not counted as a knockdown? McGrail down... Did look like he lost his balance more than anything, but
this ref's got to have a laugh in it. This ref's having a laugh now. Man. You're taking the absolute. Yeah.
Well, I don't understand it because, as far as I'm concerned, you can't call it a slip if a punch causes the slip, unless it's obvious. The punch has caused the knockdown.
No, it's ridiculous.
And in this fight, it would have been 1 knockdown each. I don't get that. I want to see that again, though, because there we go. Let's see that. But, okay. Masoud landed some really nice shots. Definitely his round. So I think it's either even or... okay, he's clearly off balance, but I'd argue he's put off balance by a punch.
Ridiculous.
Slightly odd. Yeah, I feel like that should be a knockdown, but so I think McGrail's in the first round should be a knockdown. I think it should be a knockdown each. Anyway, we're going into round 9. McGrail's either up by 1 or it is now even. Depends how you scored round 7.
What a weekend away though for your mates, Monte Carlo.
Oh yeah. Especially if you actually know one of the guys in the rings, just watch them, hope they win, and then go gamble.
I'm not being funny here, but how Monaco don't plan these things better? As in, like, you get say you done this weekend Grand Prix qualifiers, F1 qualifiers on a Saturday evening, boxing, Sunday.
Oh, McGrail's hurt. I think McGrail's hurt.
Yeah,
a little uppercut there has just meant McGrail's just started stepping back. Shabaz on the front foot for the first time in the fight. McGrail on the back foot. This is not
now
where he wants to be. He's going to go down.
He's got to make a difference.
Peter McGrail just smothering Shabaz's work. That's smart clinching. McGrail back in the centre, separated by the referee. He's on the back foot immediately already. 2 minutes left in the round, and he's punching, but he's going to be. He's hurt. This is good shots by Masoud. McGrail fighting smart though, just clinching whenever they get too close. Still throwing when he can.
Experience, it's a bit of the experience there, though, isn't it?
Yeah, the amateur experience. He's just clinching, holding his gloves. Shabaz Masoud fighting really well. And given he lost a lot of rounds at the start, he's digging into the body as well.
He knows he's hurt. But now and again, McGrail lets him in, and then tries to land a massive punch. Still dangerous.
Yeah. Are we going to have a knockout in every single fight of this event? That's the question. And I think we're going to get it because, big body shot. The body shots are hurting. McGrail's starting to hunch over a little. And you can tell he just wanted to go down there, but he's just not let himself. Brave stuff from Peter McGrail. He's only got 50 seconds left to get through it, and he's still throwing back. Definitely not comfortable, but he's done really well not to just take a knee, take a breather. Because I imagine that his natural instincts would have wanted to. Hit again by Masoud.
Yeah, man.
Slowed down a little. I think Masoud's used a lot of energy just to try and get him out of there, but Peter McGrail, it's like you said earlier on about Peter McGrail, if he can actually keep up that pace. Oh, good shot by Peter McGrail. Masoud moved with the punch, but that was a good shot. But Peter McGrail's definitely slowed down, which is what you did say could happen. Whether or not he could keep that pace up from round 1.
But then Masoud slowed down a bit as well, to be fair.
Definitely, but Masoud's timing's still there. So Masoud won that round very, very easily. Either it's even now or Masoud is up by a round. It really depends. I personally think Masoud is now up. I think Masoud is now 5-4 going into round 10. And I have to apologise to 1977 Game, who, from the look of it,
has a bet on
of money. Yeah. But just seeing the highlights here, and McGrail was just a second behind every punch in that round. That was really not good. 3 rounds left. Yeah, 3 rounds left. Round 10 now has just started. McGrail, I think, is now behind, but could be just even now. No, sorry, it can't be even. I think he's behind.
Yeah. Yeah, it's round 10. It's round 10.
Yeah. Oh, good. That was nice from McGrail. Got touched. came back. Masoud will be calm here, though, because McGrail will feel like he needs to just put more into it. 18. 18 what? I'm trying to work out what you mean. 18. Yeah, I don't know. Laws, you're going to have to expand on that. Sorry, mate. McGrail backing him up again in this round. Oh, good shot by Peter McGrail. Lands with his left, lands to the body. Shabaz now having to put his punches together, keep Peter McGrail down. You do not want McGrail getting a bit of momentum going into these last rounds. Good jab by Masoud. He's back behind it. A minute and a half left.
McGrail looks visibly tired now. Masoud's pushing him back.
Definitely.
But I feel like he's still dangerous and still tries to throw a massive shot when you least expect it.
Yeah.
But he will know his coaches, if they're not saying it to him, he needs to go and win these rounds.
Yeah, absolutely. Complaining about a shot to the back of the head, Masoud. I'm not. A point deduction. Peter McGrail, I don't agree.
Masoud's won. If this at the moment, Masoud, if there was any doubt, he's definitely winning now.
Yeah, well, he's.
But McGrail has had 2 or 3 warnings, Conor, throughout the fight.
Yeah, but I don't think that was
earlier on. He got. He's not arguing it though.
I can't argue. I'm not happy with that. I'm not happy with that. I don't think that should have been a point deduction.
Yeah. These men don't want to fight Inui and Jensen Nakatani, I'll be so honest.
No, of course. I mean, nobody does. Well,
Javante Davis is going to retire as well, apparently.
Yeah, he's been saying that for a while. Of course,
he should though. I think he's got too many ongoing court cases.
Yeah.
No, I'm being serious. Like, affects his ability to box. He can't travel anywhere.
Oh yeah, true. Round 11, how's Tony Bell? You got it.
I think he'll have Masoud up. If he has McGrail up, your card's fixed.
Oh, it was behind the head. Okay, that's my bad. It's twice as well. Okay. I would like to make a formal apology. That is definitely a points deduction. He hit him behind the head once and then did it again immediately after when told to break. So
yeah, it's his own fault. It's his own fault because he's had a good fight, but he's done it a couple of times in the fight. You're giving the referee reason to deduct points.
Yeah, he has. The referee's done his job, and he has to though. My bad. Right.
Questionable knockdowns though that haven't been counted today, but yeah.
Yeah.
Hasn't done his job there.
Going into round 11, Tony Bellew's got it 95-94 for McGrail.
Yeah, of course,
but he is going to be biased. I think it's the other way, and I think Masoud's up by 2 now because of that points deduction. So I think McGrail needs a knockdown just to get this back on track for him. A knockdown and a round.
The biasness of commentary is a joke, by the way. Like, because you're like a team Matchroom or team Queensbury. Yeah. What are you saying? You can't do, like, Tony Bellew was a world champion, bro. Like, he can defo. You can't tell me you're watching that fight and you're saying that you've got McGrail.
But these not both Matchroom.
I thought Shabaz Masoud was
Nah, he's Matchroom. He went over to a Queensbury show to beat Liam
Davis.
That's it.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah. Nah, Tony Bellew's just supporting the Scouser. I think that's where the bias is.
Good shot by McGrail.
Yeah, I mean, McGrail's fighting well in this round, but I think he needs more than just fighting well now. He actually needs to put Masoud down. Or a knockout, obviously, for either of them would do the job. It'll be interesting to see how the judges score it. But I haven't got an issue with either of them being up on the score. I think it really both have fought well. Good shot by Masoud. I do think Masoud's won the last few, though.
Mhm.
I think that points deduction could win it for Masoud. Which is a shame for McGrail, but shouldn't have hit him in the back of the head. Another good uppercut from Masoud. Hitting the back of the head again from McGrail. He's got to be careful. I mean,
I reckon if he gets another points deducted, Tony Billy will still have him up on the scorecards. Somehow.
Potentially. 30 seconds left in round 11. Masoud definitely went. Sorry, my voice is going. Jesus. Masoud definitely winning so far. McGrail needs to land something big. Otherwise, he is putting it all for a knockout in round 12. And drama like that is not good for the heart. 10 seconds left in the round. Masoud is going to just dance around him a little bit here. He knows he's won the round. Right. As far as I'm concerned, Peter McGrail needs to knock him out. That is the only way Peter McGrail will win this fight now. Sonny Edwards thinks Peter McGrail is still very much in this fight. Maybe I've given Masoud more rounds than I thought, or less rounds than I thought. But for me, I'm not officially scoring it. I'm not writing this down, but I do have Masoud up in my head.
Yeah.
I think the points deduction as well puts him.
I think but I see what Son. No, I think interpret what he said is in like he's still very much in this. Like I think the difference is probably around.
Well, I feel like it must.
But I feel like it's one of them fights where one judge is going to give it to Masoud, one's going to give it to McGrail, the others, you heard it here.
Predictions before the last round. I think Masoud's going to win it. I think he's just going to. McGrail looks tired now. Unless McGrail
on the juice.
McGrail on the juice is an interesting comment. Tony Bell, you gave the last round to Peter McGrail. Yeah, we might be seeing a bit of bias from Peter McGrail. I'm not sure about this comment. Fight game 100. I do appreciate. We appreciate the comment. I'm not sure.
Give us expand on that.
Yeah, what are you watching? We're not seeing basically because I'm not seeing anything that says.
Or what have you watched that we haven't seen?
Yeah, you know stuff. Maybe you're giving him the juice. That's why.
Pause.
You're the provider. The dealer.
Yo,
that was the biggest pause.
Why for that?
Yeah.
Why for that?
Let's move on. McGrail win. Bantam Pinoy's got McGrail win. Is that how you're scoring it, Valley Tang, or is that how you think this is just going to end? McGrail's definitely more aggressive in the last round, but I'm still boxing well. And again, McGrail, I think, needs at least a knockdown to actually win this fight. And he's got to be careful of the back of the head there. Masoud does look quite tired, and he's clinching smart. Are we going to see something dramatic here? A minute and a half left in the last round of the fight. Good body shot by McGrail. Just as he was leaving the sort of in fight. Nice body shot by Shabaz Masoud. He does look tired, but still throwing. He's not going to stop with a minute and a bit to go. Peter McGrail picking his moments. Oh, that's back of the head. He might lose a point here, Shabaz. I'm not sure.
Yeah, he's got to lose a point for that.
I think so. He got warned by the referee earlier in the round, and that was a clear back of the head.
How are you not deducting a point for that?
Controversial. If this fight's lost by a round,
has been absolutely shocking. You know that.
45 seconds left in the round.
This ref's been shocking, bro. I'll be honest. I'll be so honest with you.
I'm not sure. I mean, that's a bad decision. I think that should be a points deduction, but especially with how clear that was. But you know what? McGrail definitely winning this round. He's winning this round comfortably, McGrail. Oh, good shot by Masoud. 15 seconds left. Can either of them land something big? Really just make sure they get the round. The final round. I mean, Masoud celebrates. McGrail walking him down, frustrated quite clearly. For me, Shabaz has won that by the round, by the points deduction. That was rightfully
I think it's gonna be a split decision.
Split decision for Shabaz or Masoud, yeah.
But he should have had a point deducted off him, to be fair. For that punch. That back of the head punch was wild. He had his whole back turned.
Really bad. Oh, Shirley Howarth versus Joe Howarth Wednesday. A Wednesday fight but that one I'm excited for.
This is Elif Zora's fighting on that one.
He is for is it the English title?
Mm-hmm.
I think so. Can't actually remember who he's fighting, but that's it's annoying me because I do know the guy's name as well. John Hedges, that's the one. You got TMA 18 as well.
You got to give him a fucking. Sorry, it's him swearing, but you've got to deduct a point.
You have to, absolutely.
That
have
is
to. I think that's going to be the difference in this fight as well. I think you give McGrail the point, or take the point off of Shabaz, and I think this is a draw, or even a McGrail win, depending how you're scoring it. But I think Shabaz is going to win this in a really close fight. What an event, by the way. 4 knockouts in the other fights. These two gone the distance, but in a very good fight. That is going to be controversial, but good fight. Wouldn't mind a rematch there. Not immediately, but it depends how close the scorecards are. What do people think in the chat? What do we think? Who do you think actually has won this fight? I know a few people saying McGrail, but that was before the final round. Where are people leaning? Had a decent little stream tonight. Not a whole lot of notice we gave you. Obviously not the longest event either. But I believe, yeah, we've done decent tonight. So appreciate it, people. AJ thinks Masoud has won. Irish Jimmy thinks McGrail has won. Okay, it is split in the chat. I think Masoud has got it, but I think it's.
I'll tell you what, though, if he does get it, if he does win it off of a round, the argument will be that he should have had a point deducted for punching McGrail on the back of the head, because that was mental.
Yeah,
if it's unanimous, that's a joke as well. Either way, I think both have an argument to win this.
I think a draw is fair, but the point about McGrail did get a point deducted. 116, 111. 115, 112.
Mental.
114, 113. So it's a unanimous decision. It's going to be Shabaz. Shabaz Masoud wins by unanimous decision. 116, 111 is very wide. 114, 113 is obviously a draw without the points deduction. 115, 111. Yeah, okay, fine. I don't hate those scores. 116, 111 feels a little wide, but you put the points deduction in, that means they're actually only giving him 4 rounds. 8 rounds to 4? That's quite wide, actually. But a good fight. AJ wants to run it back. I agree. I think we do that fight again. That was a good watch.
Run it back.
Also, let's be honest. Who are these two going and fighting after? We spoke about this. Neither are ready for Noah.
No.
Neither are ready for Junta Nakatani. And the other guys at the top of the division are all in hospital recovering from fighting Noah. So we need to why not? Let's don't know how he won that. He ran most of the I'm not sure. Like I said, I had him winning. I didn't have it as wide as that. Counter punching is a way to win, but the interesting thing is aggression was rewarded for the scorecards of the Conor Walker fight. Obviously, they didn't need them, but Shabaz speaking now, 15-0, 4 knockouts. He just won a European title, so he doesn't actually have the IBO anymore. European title, arguably better to hold. I think that might be the end of the stream, people. Who do people want to see Shabaz fight next? Is it a rematch we want? Is it a jump up in a world level? Because I'm not sure. It doesn't feel like he's ready. But that was a great fight, a great event as well, I should say. Between Ferreira getting knocked out heavy. By relatively unknown Turhan. Johnny Fisher is back in a pretty hard fight. He did win in round 4. Conor Walker with a round 12 knockout where he put Pat McCormack out of the ring. Can't really complain. So that is the live watch along. And I do apologise, but we will not be doing the American stream later on because we both have to be up and actually working at an event tomorrow. So we cannot stay up till 6:30 in the morning, but hopefully the fights are good. We will obviously be talking about it in the weekly show on Thursday. The £50 Amazon gift card giveaway is on screen. All you have to do is subscribe. If you've commented tonight, you don't have to comment. We'll just assume it's you, but ideally you comment, let us know. We'll do a wheel spin live. You get a chance to win £50. It's announced at 500 subs. People are leaving, but thank you very much for joining us tonight, and we'll see you on Thursday for the weekly show. Knockout of the week goes out on Monday. There's going to be good ones in there, so make sure you are watching and following. We will read this out because that's almost. Greetings from Poland, 1977 game. Thanks for the report. Money is gone, but fuck it, and let's go
for a drink. Yeah.
Let's leave that on. That's the final note.
That is the note.
1977 game. Thank you very much.
I read it like him as well. Let's go for a drink.
All right. Thank you very much, people. We'll see you on Thursday at 7:45 for